Thank you all for being here. I'd like to call the Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Board meeting to order. Sorry for the slight delay. We had a little bit of travel interference, but we are ready to get started. I think before we get any further along, I'd like for everybody to stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of allegiance to the flag
and the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all. Okay. Appreciate everybody being here today. Glad we chose to meet today instead of tomorrow during Snowmageddon. Let's dive in here. I'd like to raise the minutes from the last meeting. I'm sure everybody's had a chance to review them in detail. If anybody has any questions or comments about them, I'd love to hear it. If not, I'd love to hear a motion to approve.
So moved.
Moved. Do I hear a second?
A second.
Thank you.
Mr. Reinmiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Stomprud?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes. Chairman,
Yes.
I'd like us to start with a roll call, if we could, so we can establish that we have a quorum on the
Right.
record.
Since we're so thin, why don't we do that?
Roll call. Mr. Reinmiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Stomprud?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson? And that's quorum.
Okay. Thank you. You bet. Apologies. Okay. Thank you all again for being here. We've had a busy few weeks and have a good bit to get through and cover today. I'm glad to see both Commissioner and General Counsel and staff upright and smiling. So we'll get onto the agenda here. If I could invite Ms. Reed to come up and discuss program certifications.
Good morning.
Morning.
Thank you. In the category of alcohol and drug treatment programs, we're recommending probationary certification for the following program: Clay Crossing Foundation, Inc., out of Maud.
Do we have a motion to approve?
I make a motion.
And a second?
Second.
Call the roll, please.
Mr. Reinmiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Stomprud?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes.
In the category of alcohol and drug treatment programs, we are recommending permit for temporary operations for the following programs: Eleanor Health Professional Treatment, PLLC, out of Oklahoma City; Haven Detox Tulsa, LLC, out of Tulsa; Heartland Healing Center, LLC, out of Oklahoma City; Heartland Recovery Center, LLC, out of Tulsa; Interplus Action, LLC, out of Edmond; Oklahoma CART Association, out of Oklahoma City; Safe Harbor Behavioral Health, LLC, out of Tulsa; Unity Recovery Centers, Inc., out of Pauls Valley.
Very good. Do I hear a motion to approve?
I make a motion.
Thank you. And a second?
Second.
Thank you.
Mr. Reinmiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Stomprud?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes.
In the category of alcohol and drug treatment programs, we are recommending 2-year certification for the following programs: MTF Counseling Resources, LLC, out of Coweta; Prophylaxis Healthcare, LLC, doing business as Axis Healthcare, out of Bixby; Therapeutic Life Choices, LLC, out of Tulsa; RAP Project, Inc., out of Wagner and Tahlequah.
Very good. Do I hear a motion to approve?
I make a motion.
Thank you. And a second?
A second.
Thank you. Call the roll, please.
Mr. Reinmiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Stomprud?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes.
In the category of alcohol and drug treatment programs, we are recommending one-year certification for the following program: Payne County Youth Services, Inc., out of Stillwater.
Very good. Do I hear a motion?
I make a motion.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Reinmiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Stomprud?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes.
In the category of outpatient mental health treatment programs, we are recommending permit for temporary operation for the following programs: Ainsworth Behavioral Health, Inc., out of Tulsa; Scripted Mind, Inc., doing business as Resilient Mind Care, LLC, out of Tulsa.
Thank you, Ms. Reed. Do I hear a motion?
I make a motion.
Second.
Thank you.
Mr. Reinmiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Stomprud?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes.
In the category of outpatient mental health treatment programs, we are recommending certification with distinction for the following programs: A New Dawn Counseling Services, LLC, out of Tulsa; Inspire Counseling and Psychological Services, LLC, out of Durant; Southeastern Oklahoma Family Services, Inc., out of Chakotah; West Counseling Services, LLC, out of Wright City.
Thank you, Ms. Reed.
Mhm.
Is there anybody from Inspire here today? Or West Counseling Service? Both of those agencies are 100% compliant on all standards and eligible to receive a refund for their certification fee. Congratulations to both of them. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
And a second?
Second.
Thank you.
Mr. Reinmiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Stomprud?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes.
In the category of outpatient mental health treatment programs, we are recommending two-year certification for the following programs: Bridge Builder Counseling and Consulting, LLC, out of Oklahoma City; The Ivy Center, LLC, out of McLeod; Prophylaxis Healthcare, LLC, doing business as Axis Healthcare, out of Bixby; Safe Harbor Behavioral Health, LLC, out of Tulsa; Sugar Sweet Rehabilitation Services, LLC, out of Oklahoma City; RAP Project, Inc., out of Wagner and Tahlequah.
Very good. Thank you, Ms. Reed. Do I hear a motion?
I make a motion.
And a second?
No second.
Thank you.
Mr. Reinmiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Stomprud?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes.
In the category of outpatient mental health treatment programs, we are recommending one-year certification for the following program: Envision Therapies, LLC, out of Cleveland.
Thank you, Ms. Reed. Do I hear a motion to approve?
I make a motion.
And a second?
Second.
Thank you.
Mr. Reinmiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Stomprud?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes.
In the category of opioid substitution treatment programs, we are recommending permit for temporary operation for the following program: Northeastern Health System, out of Wagner.
Thank you, Ms. Reed. Do I hear a motion?
I make a motion.
Thank you. And a second?
Second.
Thank you.
Mr. Reinmiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Stomprud?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes.
In the category of opioid substitution treatment programs, we are recommending certification with special distinction for the following programs: Oklahoma Treatment Services, LLC, out of Oklahoma City; Southern Oklahoma Treatment Services, Inc., out of Anadarko.
Very good. Thank you, Ms. Reed. Do I hear a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion.
And a second?
No second.
Mr. Reinmiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Stomprud?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes.
In the category of comprehensive community addiction recovery center programs, we are recommending certification with special distinction for the following program: the Recovery Center, out of Oklahoma City.
Is anybody here from the Recovery Center? They also are 100% compliant on all standards and eligible to receive their refund of their certification fees. So congratulations to those guys. Do I hear a
I'll make a
motion?
motion.
Thank you. And a second?
No second.
Mr. Reinmiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Stomprud?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes.
In the category of community residential mental health programs, we are recommending certification with distinction for the following programs: Half Tap 2, LLC, doing business as The Harbor, out of Oklahoma City; Miller's Residential Care, LLC, out of Bonita.
Very good. Do I hear a motion to approve?
I make a motion.
Thank you. And a second?
Mr. Reinmiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Stombrug?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes.
Ms. Reed, thank you. We go through these every board meeting, and I think it is sometimes glossed over how much work this is. I know that this is how we're impacting a lot of Oklahomans with care, and keeping these certifications current is a lot of work. So thank you to you
Thank
and
you.
everybody who's worked on it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'd like to, if we can, turn to the commissioner and see if we can get an update on the state of your whirlwind.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Okay, it was a busy 2 months or so since we last met, and the Christmas holiday season certainly impacted the schedule with more activities and events, but visited the Children's Recovery Center, Brianna Norman, who is the CEO down there, down in Norman. Good conversation, meeting with her team. Met with Paulette Grimes, who's the CEO of the Griffin Mental Facility down in Norman as well. Also had a meeting with Holly Webb, CEO at Bonita, the Forensic Center. Debbie Moran and Carl Albert, Terry Lee and Jim Talaferro, Lauren Stover, who has moved her facilities because we're in the process and finally have got everything approved to scrape Waddy and start construction once that's all done. And we've got 120 days since the contract was signed to actually finish that project. So that had kind of gone sideways because of some clerical issues that we had to get resolved. Went and visited Woodward and Fort Supply. I'm sure you've been up there. There's not a lot up in Fort Supply in the Woodward area, but we have a facility up there, and Autumn Nicholson does a fantastic job up there. So visited her facilities and talked to her team as well. And then we have Lindsay Owen, who is heading up the annex, which the annex is that facility that's adjacent to the SSM facility, which we will close on early February. And the annex, which Lauren has oversight for, will be transferring 32 individuals from the Griffin facility to the annex early February, which is a big help for our consent decree and also beginning the transition of the Griffin Center totally up to that new facility. So Lindsay had worked at the Griffin Center, is the right person. I visited that facility several times. We're investing a lot of money in that new facility. It's going to be first class, and we've got the right leadership heading that up right now. So Lindsay's doing a great job. Had a meeting with Dave Roberts. Some of you may know Dave. He's our ride care contractor in shuttling patients around the state of Oklahoma. Not many people want to do that job, and thanks to Dave and his team, we resolved some contract issues with him, and that's headed in the right direction. Also visited with his lobbyist, who is Samantha Galloway. Had a good meeting. Also had a good meeting with, and some of you may know, Sue Ann Arnall. She is an advocate for mental health here in Oklahoma City and the state. Had not met her before, but I needed to go talk to her. She requested my presence regarding about a $10 million donation that had been made to the Donahue facility, and since that facility is not being built, apparently she wanted to talk to me because there were about 7 or 8 different individuals who comprised that $10 million, and they were wanting to get an update on their money. And so that helped me have a conversation with her and establish a relationship. And I consider her a friend now because we have had several conversations since then, and she is very, very supportive of the Department of Mental Health and what we're doing. Eric Polk, who's the Vice President of Administration at the OSU Health Center, went to Tulsa and had a meeting with him. Had a meeting with Adam Anderson, who's the CEO of Family and Children's Services over in Tulsa. And that meeting was also included Heather Hilberg, who is the CEO of Hope Community Services. As you may or may not know, early in December, we had what this agency calls the Momentum Conference. I didn't know what it was about, had to be briefed by the team. It's a year-long effort by the team to put that conference on. We had over 750 attendants at that conference, and I made opening remarks. Again, didn't know what to expect, didn't know anything about it, and came away very pleased with the effort that my staff did in putting that on, and we will be doing that again next year. At that conference, you're able to get credits for certification by attending that conference. Great speakers. We had 3 great speakers over that, or several speakers over that period of time, but there were 2 keynote speakers who were very versed in mental health affairs and issues, and so they were well received, and so, again, a very good conference. Then had meetings with Speaker Kyle Hilbert on a couple issues as we prepare for the budget hearings. I have budget hearings next Thursday with the House and Senate, and so I had met him before but felt I needed to go over and have another conversation and reintroduce myself. Had a meeting with Clay Bullard, who is the new executive director of the Oklahoma Health Care Authority. Had a meeting on my pre-meeting on my budget with the Senate with Senator Paul Racino, with Senate Pro Tem Lonnie Paxton, and Appropriations Chair Chuck Hall. Had meetings with David Ostro. He is the COO of OMES, and OMES, as you may or may not know, is the organization that my finance team has to go over once a month and report back and to get our allotment of money to be able to run this agency and to make payroll. Which, no problem with payroll, we just have to go through and have them sign off on everything. This is part of the legislation that was put in effect at the close of last session. It's referred to as the Mother May I Bill, and it's painful. It's painful for OMES, and it's painful for my staff, but I believe that legislation will stay in place at least until the end of this session, excuse me, and probably until the Senate and the House legislature feel comfortable with the direction this agency is going. Had a meeting with Debbie Maddox and Annie Nagel with the Oklahoma Engine and Defense System, which was a good meeting. This really will help the consent decree and how we operate and help them be able to have access to facilities around the state, jails, DAs, other individuals at those counties. So that was a good meeting. Had a meeting with Jeffrey Cartmel, who is the director of DHS, and Keith Reed, who is commissioner of the Department of Health. And then in this same room 2 days ago, we had our coffee connection where we bring all the staff here in this building, and then we stream it live TV. And basically, it's an hour meeting where I talk to the staff and answer questions, and we give them updates on what the staff or the agency has been doing. And so that is something that I think is well worth the time spent and the effort to put it together. Then I have a leadership town hall where I bring together my key leaders, roughly about 40 of them, 45 throughout the state. We get together, have conversations about what's going on at the agency, how I can help them. And so that occurred last month as well. Of course, we had holiday party, excuse me, here, also at the Griffin facility, also at the facility over in Tulsa. And then yesterday I had a cross-cabinet meeting with my other colleagues, other commissioners within the health care space. And then just to, again, close it out, the construction, everything is moving very well with the new hospital that we've acquired and making modifications to. And again, as I said, hopefully we'll close early December on the hospital. But I got to see a lot of new equipment that's going in there, and know that that will be very helpful to helping us on the consent decree as we open that facility up. So, Mr. Chairman, we'll answer any questions you or the staff have, or the board members, but that concludes my report.
Well, thank you for making the rounds as you do and have always done in this role. I know how much that means to the troops, and I think the communication that you are having with the staff across the state is very helpful, and appreciative of your effort to be transparent.
And on that note, I would welcome any of you, if you're in the Woodward Fort Supply area, if you're in McAllister, if you're down in Lawton, feel free to drop in. You don't have to call me or let anyone know. Feel free to walk in. They'll be more than willing to welcome you if you just identify who you are and have a conversation and show you around. So, and especially up at OFC, I don't know if they feel much love up there, but up in Veneta, but feel free to, if you're in that part of the world of Oklahoma, feel free to stop by as well.
We'll definitely do that. Am I right in thinking this is the second or third tranche of beds that we've opened up some beds for the consent decree? I feel like
Well,
there's been 2 layers there, right?
would you like to comment on that?
You want to get to that later?
Yeah, I can tell you about that, but we have, the staff actually has been able to update some procedures that were not being followed properly at OFC, and we've got a great team that has taken that bull by the horns, and because of that, we were able to move quite a few people, at least from the standpoint of those that we didn't move cost us about $15,000 a day after October 1. So we've made a pretty good impact on that. Now, we're slipping a little bit because of the impact of Senate Bill 1089 from last year, but we have a plan for that. So I think we're on the path to actually reach where we need to be quicker than what we were looking at when the Admiral first arrived.
Yeah.
So we've made some progress, I believe.
Tremendous team. Thank you, guys. I know that's a lot. Any questions from the board? No heat lamping today.
None, I'm good.
You've done well, Commissioner. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's move, if we can, to Dr. Wilsey's report from the Rules Committee.
Yes, everyone's favorite. Rules Committee. The Administrative Rules Subcommittee, we met on Thursday, January 15th, and Mr. Keith Brackeen, Assistant General Counsel, presented our permanent rules changes to Chapters 17 and 23, and the chapters are included in your board book. The proposed Chapter 17 permanent rule amends language for CCBHC's crisis services and facilities due to changes in federal funding sources. These changes remove wellness services and individual placement and support services as required services. Additional revisions also clarify and amend requirements related to primary care screening and monitoring, outreach, and rehabilitation services. The proposed Chapter 23 permanent rule adds exclusion and admission criteria for facilities-based crisis stabilization and urgent recovery clinics, in addition to some other clarifying language regarding the admissions of minors into urgent recovery clinics. These permanent rules, if adopted by the board, will be submitted to the legislature for approval, and if the legislature approves of the rules, it will then go to the governor for his approval. The Administrative Rules Subcommittee recommends that the board accept the permanent rule changes to Chapter 17, and Mr. Brackeen is available to answer any questions the board may have.
And Keith, before you start,
Yes, sir.
great young attorney, and John has been a good mentor to him, but a little data or little fact about his grandfather. He gets embarrassed when I talk about this, but I'm a baseball fan. I know the chairman is a sports fan. His grandfather was a pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals, Harry Burkeen.
Buried the lead.
Yeah. So anyway, but anyway, we talk baseball all the time, and he was a very accomplished pitcher, as you well know. So, and he's very modest when talking about his grandfather. But I guess between you and I and maybe a couple other folks around the table here, you wouldn't even know who he was.
No.
He pitched back in the 40s and 50s. So anyway.
You're not
keep-
putting together a team from staff, are you?
Well,
Fielding
Joey Mickey back there
Yeah.
is a big athlete. He played at OU and then had a little time up in the NFL. So I've got a few people who have played college ball.
I feel
So,
like Joey could dunk on me.
trust me, he can't. I saw him play in high school, so I know he can.
I have to add that unfortunately, I inherited none of my grandfather's athletic prowess. I took the attorney route instead.
Before you start, I want to echo what the Admiral has said about you and my entire team. We've got a really good, actually great staff of younger attorneys, because almost every attorney is younger than me. But we've got a great staff of young attorneys, and I also echo Keith's comment about his athletic ability, because he is great from a legal standpoint, but I haven't seen any evidence of athletic ability. So.
I'll own that. And I appreciate the kind words, Commissioner. Just for the purposes of the records, Mr. Chair, I want to add that the department provided notice to the public of these proposed rule changes in November, I believe either contemporaneously or directly after the November board meeting. And those proposed rule changes were open for public comment from November 17th to December 17th. The public had the option of submitting comments through the Secretary of State's website, by email through our website, and also there was a date in November in which the public had the option of appearing in person to submit comments in person. The department received no public comments to either proposed rule.
That's a good sign. As I get to do, pop in on committees and see the tip of the iceberg. The below water part of the iceberg is all the work that's gone into this, and was extremely impressed with Dr. Wilsey and the committee's review of it. And I know the bulk of the work probably went on in 18 meetings before I got to sit in that last one. So a lot of heavy lifting here. Thank you all for your effort. Okay, motion has been made from the committee. Do we have, well, first, do we have questions, discussion? No? Do we have a second? I should have done this first. I'm getting out of order, sorry. I'm going to have a second. Now, do we have questions or comments? No? Okay, well then, I would say let's call it roll.
Mr. Reinmiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Dombrou?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes.
So that was 17. Now we need to look at Chapter 23. So the Administrative Rules Subcommittee recommends the board accept the permanent rule changes to Chapter 23, but also still can talk about questions for that one.
Anything additional fun facts we need to know about you for this one?
No, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so we have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay. Any questions, comments at this point? No? All right, let's call it.
Mr. Reinmiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Dombrou?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes.
Quite a bit of heavy lifting. Thank you so much to everyone that participated in this. I know that's always a process. So.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
You bet. Okay, Mr. Moore, would you like to walk us through the corporate accountability?
Yes, absolutely. The Corporate Accountability Subcommittee met Wednesday, January 14th. The department's Advocate General, Joey Mickey, presented the Advocate General's report to the subcommittee and updated the committee on the work being conducted by his division. The report has been included in your book. There were a few questions regarding the Advocate General's report that Mr. Mickey addressed. Mr. Mickey is present and available to answer any questions regarding the report.
I just would like to comment that amount of wood chopping that goes on here is immense, and you are doing a lot to keep the trains running, and I appreciate all your effort. And then secondly, thank you for helping us develop for this committee some graphs, some charts, some metrics to track the trends. It's very helpful for us, so thank you for your effort there.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah.
I don't see any questions. The Corporate Accountability Subcommittee recommends the board accept the Advocate General's report. I make a motion to accept the report.
We have a second.
I'll second.
Thank you. You call the roll, please.
Mr. Reinmiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Donbrook?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Joey. The department's Deputy Inspector General, Carol Dennis, presented the Inspector General's report to the subcommittee. The Inspector General's report was reviewed by the subcommittee. There were a few questions regarding the Inspector General's report that Ms. Dennis addressed. A summary of her report is included in your board book. And there were no further business discussed.
Very good.
Mr. Chairman, I might make one comment about the Inspector General here at the department. When I arrived, we did not have a person designated as the Inspector General. That's a very important position in the department, and it was my view that we needed an attorney in that position. After working with the staff that I have, and we've spent a lot of time together over the last 6 months, I decided that I would offer that position to a young attorney on my staff, Dustin Gower. He's seated back there, and he took that position just about 3 weeks ago, and I think he's worked about 70 hours a week since then. So,
I can imagine.
he's really hard working, does a good job. I think he's going to be great for the department. So just wanted to give him a shout out for the efforts.
Are you, I've noticed that the esteemed general counsel's henchmen often carry the Robert's Rules of Order book with them everywhere they go. Do you also carry said book?
I carry as many books as I can.
Thank you for stepping up into this role. John's exactly right. This is a very critical role and needed the right person to step up. So thank you for doing that.
Yeah, and I want to point out that I recommended his appointment in the Admiral. He makes all those kind of.
Well, of course.
Of course.
We
Actually,
all serve the pleasure.
I begged the Admiral, would you do this for us?
And John knows I'm not a big fan of attorneys.
Right.
So he had to hard sell me on those two appointments, or this appointment. No offense.
No, not one, none taken. Okay, very good. Does that wrap up? You're
Yes.
complete, right? Okay. I think let's turn now, if we can, to the Performance Improvement Committee. Dr. Wilson?
Yes, the Performance Improvement Committee met on January 15th via Zoom. We had 2 presentations for our January meeting. Dr. Nicole Taylor, Chief Safety Officer, presented on TCBH's medication error improvement. Integrating pharmacy software with dispensing cabinets at TCBH reduced average monthly medication errors from 98 to 28. Dr. Taylor advised that further reductions will likely require investment in broader technologies such as barcode scanning and electronic medical records to bring the facility in line with modern safety standards. Ms. Lauren Bristow, Division Director of Quality and Accreditation, presented on accreditation and mock surveys. The 3 levels of accreditation maintained across the agency are Joint Commission Hospital Standards, the most rigid, applies to Griffin Memorial and Tulsa CBH. Joint Commission Behavioral Health Standards applies to 5 facilities based on inpatient components, and CARF applies to 2 facilities focused on programmatic structure. A central office multidisciplinary team conducts non-punitive mock surveys to simulate inspection conditions. A mock survey of Griffin Memorial was conducted in late November. The process helped the facility prevent or remedy 44 potential findings. Ms. Tracy Lieber reviewed our critical incident report summaries and circumstances surrounding these events. and Dr. Nicole Taylor is here today if there are any questions about that. The Performance Improvement Subcommittee recommends that the board accept our critical incidents reports.
Before the board takes that up, Commissioner, you have anything to add?
Yes, this is a day that I get to recognize employees, and that young lady right there, I have a stand-up every morning with my staff, and we go around the room. We stand, we don't sit, because if we stand, that means if we sit, they get too comfortable. I'd rather have them standing, so then we have the opportunity to get through that a little quicker. But anyway, the work that Nikki does and the things that she has to deal with on a daily basis at the Griffin Center and other facilities, I am just amazed by the things that never get reported in the media, nor should they, but what the staff does to resolve a lot of those issues with the consumers we have is just, we need people like Nikki and her staff and her leadership, and so it's very important, and I'm glad she's on board, and she did walk me through a new, what did you show me? What did we look at?
A med dispense machine.
Med dispense machine. So, which is a big deal.
Yeah.
So I needed to kind of see how that works and how drugs can come out, and we have had in the past some issues with drugs not being in the right spot and maybe being administered incorrectly or maybe even disappearing. So thanks to her help in this new bed machine, that we will hopefully alleviate a lot of those issues moving forward. But it's the things that the Department of Mental Health has to deal with in that area and dealing with our consumers every day. It's people like Nikki that make sure that we're treating the consumers and doing the best job we can for all Oklahomans. So with that introduction, go ahead, Nikki.
Thank you. Questions?
To the Commissioner's point, I think it's very easily lost, the breadth of what you're tackling. So thank you for stepping up to fill the vast chasm of void that sometimes can probably feel like your job every day. Okay. Thank you, Commissioner, for your kind words. We have a motion, I think, to approve. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. Any discussion, questions?
I think
He-
just the subcommittee level, we've been talking with you for a year plus around these medication errors, and they have been very patient with us in teaching us a lot about this. And so we appreciate their time in the subcommittee teaching us about this, and we're very impressed by their work and know that they are working with as much as the technology allows us to do. So we're very impressed with all the work that they're doing.
Very good. Well, you deserve your flowers. Thank you very much for all you're doing. Okay, so we have a motion and a second. Would we call the roll, please?
Mr. Reimiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Dombrut?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Nikki. Mr. Henderson, I'll turn it over to you for the Finance Committee report.
I was just looking through this and I realized my talking points.
I sent you an email this morning. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
That's okay, it's short.
Thought you might like it.
Yes, the Finance Committee met last week, Wednesday, January 14th via Zoom. The committee met with leadership team to review the Commissioner's upcoming presentation to the House and to the Senate, which is scheduled for January 29th. Discussion highlights included the following funding priorities: Title 19 increases, consent decree, as well as technology modernization, which we've been talking about for a while. And no further business was discussed, and there is no motion out of this committee.
Thank you, Mr. Henderson, for your committee's work. That's a lot going on in that area. So we look forward to the continued riding of that ship. So, okay. Would Mr. Settle, would you like to give us an update on?
Well, I think I've been looking at the agenda, and I'm going to suggest that the chairman skip my report for a minute and
Okay.
allow Mr. Sean Walker, I think, to go ahead and present, so he doesn't have to stick around while we go through an executive session, because we'll have to clear the room.
Okay, fair enough. Well,
I don't know if Mr. Walker's here, but I see that.
I believe he is. Commissioner's going to introduce him.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, please introduce Mr. Walker, a direct care specialist at J.D. McCarty Facility, State of Oklahoma. Sean Walker is a driven leader whose resilience was forged in the School of Hard Knocks. He balances a strong work ethic with devotion to his wife and 3 children. Sean is passionate about mentoring others and joining new restaurants and sports. Sean, you have the floor.
Thank you for having me. I'm grateful to be here. I'm 5 years without a drop of alcohol from yesterday, so the 21st of January made 5 years. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to God for each and every moment, and I just try to make the best with what I have in life. The places that I've been are not as important as the places that I'm going. I want to take the stories and everything that I have and try to make the best of it, teaching other people, guiding other people, and letting them know that there's a better way. Life is not about suffering and pain if you just look at it. If you look at life and just say, there's just suffering and pain, you have to open up your horizons. You have to know that there is a better way. You have to know that God is in lead. He controls everything. And you just have to have courage. You have to stand up and you have to fight. You have to fight. There's some people who give up and there's some people that fight. I choose to fight, and I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. Still standing. I'm not really a good speaker. I haven't really spoken in front of a crowd or anything like that, so I'm just here. A friend asked me to come. So, I just want to change the generation. I grew up around drug use and things like that, and that led me to drug use and alcohol abuse and things like that, and I want to change that for the next generation, my sons. I don't want them to grow up and have to do the same things, because that's what they saw. I want to give them a different environment, things like that. So, I'm just grateful. Like I said, I'm grateful to be here. I won't take up too much of your time. I don't really have too much, more to say other than, I'm still standing. And don't give up. When you give up, then it's beat you. If you don't, you fight, and you give it a chance. You give yourself a chance, So thank you for your time today.
I want to say thank you for your willingness to come here and talk to us. This is a segment we try to do at every board meeting to make sure that we all remember what we're fighting for. And
Absolutely.
I'm curious if you had to identify most impactful moment in your journey, was there a service? Was there a facility? Was there a person? What was something you look back and say, this was the turning point for me that made an impact for me? Is that something that you know or can share?
Staring death in his eyes.
Yeah.
Standing in a place, you standing there, it's burning, and you know that the fire is about to get you. You know that it's over. You're saying your last prayers. Close your eyes. You wait on the flames. Flames don't come. You open your eyes, and it's just smoke in a building that you can walk out of and keep going. That's the best way I can explain it without going into detail, but I can tell you that right there changed everything. Putting people in danger. Having my things spill into other people's lives, good people's lives. That's when I said it was enough. God gave me a chance. God said, you keep going. I sent goodbye text. It was over, as I said. Waited on the flames. Flames didn't come. So at that moment, that's where it changed.
Well,
That's where it changed.
Thank you for sharing.
Absolutely.
Very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for being here, sir. I think we've covered everything that we need to cover except for Mr. Settle's update on the decree, if that is all that is left, I think I would ask for a motion to go into executive session.
And before the motion's made, I want to have the opportunity to comply with 25 OS Section 307B4. That requires that, as the department's attorney, I give you the advice, and it is my advice, that this information needs to be presented during the executive session to prevent disclosure, any disclosure of the discussion from seriously impairing the ability of the public body to process the claim or conduct our litigation in the public's interest. And I paraphrased the statute a little bit, so, but I think that I think that's always important to include if you're going to go into the executive session. So that is my advice, and hopefully, if you make a motion, you'll just comment that based on General Counsel's advice, we would move to enter into an executive session.
Very good. Would entertain a motion to move into executive session. Okay, and a second.
Second.
Thank you. Would you call the roll, please?
Mr. Einmiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Stomprud?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes.
Okay, pursuant to General Counsel's advice, I'd like to ask everybody who is not a board member, our legal counsel, Yes.
So moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
And would you call the roll, please?
Mr. Reinmiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Stomprud?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes.
Okay, do we have the pad? Did that make the rounds?
It's,
Still making the rounds?
yeah, it's
Oh,
close.
there we go.
Dr. Montgomery has a hard time spelling his name.
I,
Got a lot of
You
letters.
just call him Doc.
Vowels and consonants.
Consonants
or consonants?
consonants, yeah. Would like to generally thank, on behalf of the board and the entire organization and those we serve, the tremendous effort that has been incurred, John, generally speaking, by you and your entire staff and numerous departments that are in support of the work you're doing on the consent decree. A number of your team is here today, a number of them are not, but just wanted to specifically note a few members of the team that are here today. Obviously, John Settle, our General Counsel, Deidre Hansborough, forgive me if I butcher any of these names, Keith Burkeen? Burkeen.
Yes, sir.
Must get it right. Victoria Carrasco? Said it right, okay, that's good. Dustin Gower, saying it right, very good. Dr. Brett Montgomery and Dr. David Wright. Each of you are doing yeoman's work, and I want you to know that your work is appreciated, and the extra time and effort and care that you're putting into your jobs are noticed and appreciated by myself and the board.
And I have one addition. My first assistant, Andrea Golden Muse, M-U-S-E,
Okay?
and Golden-Muse is not here today. She had an appointment she couldn't miss. She's a big part of this because she's my number two.
Sure.
And so I want to make certain that she gets recognized.
Thank you. We'll certainly,
Thank you to Keith, because Keith always keeps me squared away on this stuff. He's always thinking ahead.
well, it's quite a bit of moving pieces, quite a few moving pieces, and the departments, the data that you're leaning on to proceed with the filings and responses. I know it's a coordinated effort, so thank you to you all on behalf of myself and the entire board. With that behind us, I think,
Was that a motion?
I think we need a motion.
Was
And
that a motion?
I think it could have been. It was a thank you. Does it need to be? I don't think it needs to be a motion. I don't
It'd be
know.
nice if the board, the entire board had the opportunity
Okay.
to support that.
Let's reframe into a motion.
With the vote.
I'll make a motion that John Settle, our general counsel, and all of the names mentioned previously, those that are here and those that are not, be formally thanked and commended for their effort in pursuit of our work on the consent decree and the immeasurable amount of time that has taken.
And I just have one amendment to that.
Okay.
Just take my name off of it, just say that the department's team.
I think it's fair that you also be recognized for your work. I know that you hate it, but I'm going to insist that your name stay on the list. Anyway,
I
is there,
make a motion.
so moved. Do I have a second? Call the roll, please.
Mr. Reinmiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Stomprud?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes.
With that behind us, is there any new business? I'm almost scared to ask. Okay, hearing none, I think I would love to entertain a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion.
And a second.
Mr. Reinmiller?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Ms. Stomprud?
Yes.
Dr. Wilsey?
Yes.
Mr. Henderson?
Yes.
Thank you all for attending today. Please stay warm and don't get stuck anywhere over the weekend.
Yeah.
Thank you.